Hello there, everybody. Let's see the quality on my phone. I know it's really bad. Actually, it's not. Hello. It's not as bad as I thought. For using Discord. Quality. Highest. That is not the highest quality. I think there's something wrong with my phone. It's not updating. Why is it at 144? Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. 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 How did they do it from sign? Hello. What? No, what? Actually, I did this a really long time ago. I just haven't done it since. I just want to check something. First of all, let's make sure that my desktop audio, it's off, just in case I do decide to play the stream here. Let me go check on my, because my phone is showing that it's really bad. Oh, it's not even that bad. It's not even, legitimately not even that bad. I thought it was a lot worse. Hi there, everybody. Let's do what we do on the other channel, shall we? Shall we? Tom, Apollo, that Lego gamer, some name I can't pronounce, Carter, Batman, Beleth, Grand Admiral, High, Funky Thor, Noah, Spoos, Ostrich, Stuff, Not, Samad, Mega, Raptor Boy, Title, Kane's, Monstructor, Awesome Dude, Mason, Ace, Hey Lily, I think I said Apollo already, Green, TNT, how's it going, man? I won't be listening. You're all good, man. TNT, have a good night, man. Hope you're doing well. Cocoa, Brick Kid, Chris, Mustafa, Yellow Toad, Cosmic Comics, that Lego gamer. I said Yellow Lantern, Noah R, Green Stud Studios, Edgar, HTS, Awesome. I said already. Solvern, JR, DeBob, Brick Boy, Mason, Danger, Noah. Andres, L, J-Man, J Studs, Pink Ice, Hayden, Azriel, Master Lego Cat, Julio, Rosie, Knots, I'm trying to get to the bottom, Olivia, JJ, Matthew, Jack, how's it going? Marcus, I finished. Boom. I did it. I went to the bottom before. Timothy, Augustine. Hello. All right, let's get started. So the first thing that I do here, gosh, that's weird to see, because the last time that I did this, like, it was just me streaming from my crummy laptop, and I hadn't done, what's it called? I didn't have, like, this setup with OBS. I probably used Streamlabs. And even then, like, I'm seeing this move. I'm actually seeing the stream on the corner of my eye here. It's a little freaky to see that happening. So I'm recording this, so maybe I'll post it on TikTok or something. I don't know. But anyways, how you guys doing? 116 people, pretty late at night. Thanks for hopping on. I was like, you know what? Let's do something a little different. Shall we? So yeah, first of all, we make it in mecha bricks, and then for me, I use 20 points, 20 pixels for the outlines of the figures. But yeah, Batman fan man, wow, thank you so much. What a name. Thank you, Kane. I'm doing good. How are you doing? How's everybody doing tonight? How's anybody have any cool plans for the weekend? Anyone excited? We've got a pop-in video tomorrow. I think it's gonna excite a lot of people. I'm pretty hyped. If you follow me on Instagram, you might already know what it is, but I'm hyped, yeah. That's okay, Ace, I understand. What is your favorite character from the Suicide Squad? Mine is King Shark and Polka Dot Man and Bloodsport, and of course Sebastian. Sebastian was too adorable. I think the one that made me laugh the most was for sure King Shark. Like, just, I feel like every line you could just use in your day-to-day. You know what I mean? Like, so smart me, and like dumb friends and things like that. I feel like you can just like use in your day-to-day lives. Um but Bloodsport was really great. Like I thought he was good. Ratcatcher was amazing. All of them were so good, honestly. Just the fact that they used such lame villains like Polka Dot Man and made them into, such cool characters, I'm beyond impressed by. So, who's my favorite Avenger? If you count Spider-Man as an Avenger, I would say Spider-Man, but then probably Iron Man. And if I'm feeling nice, maybe I'll show you a little bit of a tease for something. Maybe I'll show you another figure. Maybe I'll show you a bit of another figure. Yeah, nom nom, there's so much you could do. Should I buy the Sith Trooper Battle Pack or should I build a mock? What does buying something change for a mock? You mean like having to go out and get like pieces for mocks then? Is that what you mean? Also, if I haven't said like who we're drawing, by the way. This is Party Thor, and I'm assuming that this is like a Thor that never learns his lesson. Or maybe I don't know. I don't really know, but we know that Loki is in charge of Asgard, and I'm assuming that's the same episode, and I think that's actually next week's one. So I guess a little bit of spoilers for that, so I do apologize. Yeah. Yeah, you definitely inspired me to do this. I haven't done this in... I don't even know what the... I know that we've drawn a figure on stream. I feel like it would have been like a Minecraft figure or something like that, but I don't remember who it was. It must have been Minecraft. Oh, you know who it was? No, it's not. Was it Shrek? Did we update Shrek? I think was the last time last year. We're currently using Adobe Photoshop CC 2021. Excuse my technical talk there. Actually, we're using Adobe Photoshop. Daredevil's my favorite Avenger. Yeah, man. I can't believe that we got Daredevil this year. It's pretty crazy to think about. Hey, Zachary, how's it going, man? I'm guessing he stays on Earth to party instead of going back to Asgard after being banned. But then how is he still worthy to have the hammer? That's the thing I'm not too sure about. And it seems like Loki attacks in New Mexico. At least that's what the stuff. Anyways, I don't wanna look too deep into it. I don't want to spoil it for you guys. I'm the type of person that loves to watch every single trailer and things like that, even though it did backfire with me for the Suicide Squad. But I have kind of been doing that with What If because I just love seeing new little tidbits of characters. Specifically, like there was an Ant-Man thing revealed this week from a What If, as well as Hawkeye, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is just my favorite show of all time, or not of all time, but I guess just of Marvel. Can you make your own Lego Marvel Disney Plus series and include characters that you thought should have been? Yes, that is what this series is actually for. It's going to be for a series 2 releasing on September the 1st is my plan. It can't be too realistic because obviously if there was a series 2, they would include characters from I can do 2 outfits from Hawkeye minimum, for sure. I guess I could do Echo as well, but her outfit's just kind of lame. Like I'd rather draw someone else. But what is the point of what I'm trying to say here? Like Moon Knight and She-Hulk would of course be in it, and other characters from Miss Marvel, but we just haven't seen, I just haven't seen their outfits, so I can't include them. So that means that I have to rely, on What If as well as like finishing off other shows. So, yeah. My favorite show of all time is, I don't know. It's too hard to say. Like The Office is great, Friends is great. I love Seinfeld as well. I'm impartial to The Flash, but it's pretty crummy right now. And but on Marvel wise, I'd say Loki has been my favorite. I mean, What If is that last Captain Carter would just like surpassed any Loki episode for me. I really loved it. So, Red Pumpkin, thank you for the $5. I've been a fan of yours for 2 years, and I love Lego. I started collecting them when I was 4, and I loved them ever since, and also love the art. Thank you so much, man. Yeah, I'm sort of the same way. I started at a really early age. I don't know exactly what age I was, but I know that I had Duplo as well, but I couldn't tell you specifically. I still have them, but I don't know like what sets or anything, or even what year it really was. What is the point that I'm trying to say? But yeah, I actually did reviews and stuff like that. I went out and bought new sealed copies of like my first ever sets, one of two. I'm not too sure which one came first, if it was the Star Wars set with the droid escape or if it was another one. So Vince, how's it going, man? What is my favorite what if minifigure? Ooh, I think I've got to go with, it's either, let me look here to the left of me. Oh, did I just say that? You'll see tomorrow. I don't know. The zombie one's good, but then Captain Carter, there's just something so special about that figure and how detailed she is. Do I like that she's in the series? No, because like she should have just been in the set, and I just don't care about a stealth suit version of her. But no, it's a fantastic figure. Like, it's just so detailed. So yeah. The episode that I'm most looking forward to is probably the zombie one, and I don't know why. It's just kind of like, how is this gonna happen? And I can kind of see, like, I've been putting things together from the trailers, but I don't want to spoil it from you, so yeah. Red Hood, thank you for the $5. Do you think that we should have gotten Snyder cut sets? I think that, see, so it's a little bit more difficult to say like, oh, they should have done a set for this, you know what I mean? So let me explain. So I think when it comes to the Snyder cut, that was a lot more of a last minute decision / secret, whereas the Suicide Squad we've known has been happening for a while. And let's say that Warner Brothers or whoever was like, hey, Lego, like, if you want, like, we can tell you like who's in the movie if you want to do sets. And I guess they said no because they did it last time for the Suicide Squad or Suicide Squad. But when it came to the Snyder cut, I think that was a surprise. But also, I don't think Lego would even risk touching that, you know? I can maybe see them doing a Brickheads of, like, Darkseid or maybe a black suit Superman. And that would be the extent of it. Because I did a video that, if you go back to the week that came out, I did the reviews of all those sets. And specifically, the Atlantis one was a shelf warmer at my Toys R Us for years. Like, I bought it in 2021 and it came out in 2018, 2017, 2018. Yeah. Did you see the Spider-Man? I did. Yeah, I was going to do a video on it, but then the figures came today and I'm like, you know what? We're about to jump into the reviews. We're about to jump into the feel guides and all this stuff. Like, what is the point of me doing a video on that? And also, if I would just put it in the thumbnail, hey, it's Peter Parker, then, like, why watch the video? That was my thinking, so I'm like, there's no point. Like, at least with the debate, it was kind of interesting because I could be like, hey, go check out the community poll. Who do you think it is? Did I do a community? No, I didn't do that for that, but, yeah. I've done a lot of stuff with this, and I'm excited. Lego Rhapsody, thank you for the $2. Did you see Free Guy yet? No, I haven't. I really want to. I might go this week just because it's free, so yeah. Begging you to just use the circle tool, please. No, you can draw your figures, and I'll draw it the way that I will draw my figures. Look at that. Can't even tell. Literally making a curve by just going to the points. Wow. Beautiful. Can't even tell. Flawless. Okay, that time it wasn't flawless. How did you get your drawings to be so not pixely? It's the if your figure is pixely, then I would say that, like, your quality, like, you're too up close. Like, just zoom out and draw it a lot larger. Like, the size of these figures are insane, you know? And I probably should have used the circle tool, actually, for this one. That was probably on me. I probably could have made that a lot easier, like I just did before for the other one. Yeah. I saw the Atlantis one until March this year at Toys R Us. Yeah, same. That would have been, like, around when I saw it. And honestly, the Snyder Cut probably just kind of ended things, I would say, when it came to people wanting, like, if they saw it and they probably saw it on shelves for a while and they're like, oh yeah, that's from that movie that's coming out this year, why not get it? Why not? You know, save yourself some money. I did hear about Idris Elba being Knuckles. Yeah, I'm excited. Honestly, after the Suicide Squad, I'm just like, I feel like I'm more inclined to go watch it now because of him. Like, he was just so funny in that. So I'm kind of like, oh man, Like, I want to go watch that. You don't have to, TNT, but thank you so much. You really don't have to do it on this channel. Like, I don't stream here enough to justify that, but I appreciate that. And if you're like, what do you mean you don't stream on this channel? Well, I actually have a second channel that you may not know about. It's called Ashnflash Extra. We stream a lot of video games and things like that. We do a watch party. What was the other thing? I thought that the Black Panther thing came out today, but it didn't. The DLC. So yeah. You just got out of Free Guy and it was amazing. You need to watch it. I will. I'm not even kidding. Like, I really want to. I genuinely want to go see it. I think like everything that I've seen for that is really great. I wish, sorry to talk about Fortnite. Hopefully you don't leave because I'm about to talk about Fortnite. I wish that the figure that we got would have been, sorry, the skin that we got would have been a Free Guy one. Like, I definitely probably would be more inclined to get that over the big version of him or whatever. Guy. I forget his name. Yeah. Have you ever scratched a minifigure for looks? Have I ever scratched a minifigure for looks? Do you mean like remove like parts of a figure like to make it look like someone else? Cuz I've definitely done that. I've like removed it with nail polish. I wouldn't scratch it cuz you might go too deep. Yeah. Edwin, to be honest, I don't know what Lego is. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you a single thing of where their mind is at when it comes to doing sets for DC. Like, I honestly, as much as I would love to be like, oh, this is what they'll do next year. Like, next year is the, what is it, 30-year anniversary? I don't know how to do math. 30-year anniversary of the 1992 movie. So 30-year, yeah. I'm 23. Yeah. So anyways, what am I thinking? I don't know what they're gonna do next year. Like, are they gonna do a Batman Returns set? Are they gonna do some set celebrating the anniversary of DC as an anniversary for D2C? Are we gonna get 2 D2Cs? I mean, why not? You know, Star Wars gets 3 or 4 a year, right? So it is a very special time next year. It's the anniversary of 1992. Spider-Man came out in 2002, right? I think one of them came out in 2002 or something like that. I'm not particularly excited for the Guardians of the Galaxy game. I'll play it on stream. Like, I'll get it, I'll stream it, like I'll pre-order and all that, and we'll play through it the night that it comes out. But I'm not as excited about it as I was for the Avengers game. It just doesn't yeah, it's just not, I don't know, maybe closer to. I mean, I don't know if I was necessarily too excited for the Avengers game either until like getting it in hand and playing through it, and then my PlayStation losing my recording, so that was fun. But that won't happen anymore now with like the whole system. Yeah, I'll watch anything Marvel or DC puts out, no matter the rating, I'd say. No problem, Hasher. Do you watch? No, I've never seen The Umbrella Academy. If it films in Hamilton and Toronto. Huh. Cool. I didn't know that. The Suicide Squad or the Guardians of the Galaxy? I don't. For me, it's the Suicide Squad because DC over Marvel, but I'm biased. And I thought maybe you were thinking about the game, but that game, I'm telling you right now, they need to rethink some things, if you know what I mean. Like, they need to rethink like with King Shark, right? Like, I think the way to go now, and it might be too late depending on how deep they are into development of that game, but they need to be like, we need to make him exactly like the one from the movie because people loved him. You know what I mean? Like, they need to make him dumb, and they need to make him cute and have those moments. Like, I 100% can see them redesigning that King Shark. I'm telling you right now. I can see it happening. But I am very excited for that story. I think that's really exciting. Like, I would love a movie version of the Suicide Squad versus the Justice League. So, it's a good show. I don't know. When will be your next CMF? the day that I'm trying to release this series specifically, September 1st, I do have to finish Shrek as well because I definitely want to get into this next review season. In terms of like, I want to finish the ideas project, and then I guess as like incentive to hit 10K, I might be like, hey, reach 10K and I'll do a CMF series. Because I am very limited to the stuff that I can include in that set. Specifically, like I was thinking the other day, I'm like, how can I do Lord Farquaad? And I'm like, what piece could I use? And I'm trying to just wrap my mind around like what pieces I could use because we're not allowed to invent new pieces. And then I was like, oh well, I could just promise them, hey, reach 10K and I'll draw Lord Farquaad like the way that I envision Lego doing it or whatever. So yeah. Thoughts on What If? It has been my favorite show. It's been the one that I've been most looking forward to since they announced everything. So the fact that like we're here and we're finally getting like What If, I'm assuming there's a line there. It just makes sense for there to be one. I can't see it, but I'm assuming there's one there. I'm just like I'm ecstatic, honestly. Like it's so exciting to me. It was so good. Yeah. I am excited about Peacemaker, but I'm not at the same time, if that makes any sense. I liked his character, but I didn't. And if you've seen the movie, like you'll understand what I'm trying to get at here, without spoiling anything. But no, he was a lot of fun. I think he had a lot of fun filming it as well. When it came to like even just going on the press tour and stuff like that, like the fact that he's wearing like the outfit, like that's just it. It gives me like Ryan Reynolds sort of vibes of like how much he enjoyed playing the role, if that makes any sense. Also, I think that this is just the best hair for Thor. Like I see this and I just think that it looks so good. Yeah. Make Farquaad with mid legs. I honestly think he has short legs. I think he would have short legs. I think he's so tiny. Fiona, darling. Fiona. Oh, I'm so excited. You have no idea. I'm so excited for working on that video and like drawing Gingy and oh, Pinocchio. I'm so excited. You have no idea. Please help it get 10K. We need Lego Shrek. Like, unironically, we need Lego Shrek. Thoughts on Stargirl? I haven't seen this new season yet. Please don't spoil it. I think it came out today or yesterday. But I loved the first season. I'm not even kidding. Like, if I were to recommend to anyone anything DC, I think, like, besides, like, oh, go watch Suicide Squad now, it's like that and Superman and Lois are just like night and day to the Flash and Arrow and all that stuff. Oh my goodness, and Titans as well. Oh, they got off to an amazing start this season. Like the Red Hood scene, like like seeing that in live action from like under the Red Hood gave me like chills. Like it was beyond incredible. And then what happened at the end of the last episode, I was just like it's going places that I just never thought. And Jonathan Crane as well, like being a consultant, I thought was really interesting to see them using like him as a to like profile like the killer. I thought was really cool as well. I was really enjoying that. I don't know. I loved it. I couldn't get enough of it last night, and then I had to stop because of Bad Batch coming up. But I'm like, man, I just really want to watch Titans. Like that was really really good. I did watch Invincible. Yeah, yeah. Not that. It's funny. I go back and forth of like, who did it worse? I'm like, who did what worse? Was it Suicide Squad or was it Invincible? It's definitely Invincible. I just think of like the train. And I'm like, that's the first thing that like I couldn't believe it. I was like, and as well as how they kind of like hit it. You know what I mean? Like how dark of a show like it was. Like the first episode was like, oh, like that was a really cool show and like I really enjoyed it. And then they did like the after credit thing or whatever. I'm like, what the heck? Like that just went from like 0 to 100 and then that kind of just set the tone for the rest of the show. Like I was like, oh, this is like it I don't know, it was just storytelling wise and like it just subverted my expectations. Like I just had no idea like that's what it was going to be like and I was just kind of surprised. But yeah. I feel like we're talking a lot about DC, and I know that I'm going to turn away a lot of people. Um, Shrek, this isn't. Yes, it's not the extra. Ash, have you played Contest of Champions? There we go. Marvel question. I have not. No, I'm not really. That's a mobile game, right? I'm not really a mobile sort of person. And if I do get into a mobile game, it is very dangerous for me because I will play it a lot. Like there was this, I don't know if you guys even know what I'm talking about, but there was like, you know those type of games where they're like elevator games where you've got to like deliver the person to like their elevator, and then the more money that you make, you can buy more floors. There was this like Star Wars version of it, and you built like the Death Star, and you could have like Mos Eisley Cantina and like different like Ewok toy shops and things like that. And it played like elevator Star Wars music, and it was just the coolest thing. And I played that way too much. I remember when that came out, and I could only play it on my dad's phone as well because it was like the latest version, or maybe it was an old phone. I don't know. It was one of those two, and I played that so much. And then at one point, I think his phone updated, and I lost all of the progress. I'm like, well, I'm never going back to that. But it was such a fun game. Yeah, you remember that, Kita? Yeah, man. What am I editing on? I'm drawing this in Adobe Photoshop CC 2021. Yeah, I don't know if I need to see this say the CC 2021, but yeah. If I could remember what it was called, I don't remember. How do you make custom box art? Well, when it comes to making custom, you mean like the bags for this, I'm assuming? Is that what you mean? Like I just look at like what other toys have done, and I will kind of just copy that and be like, "Oh, like this is probably what Lego would do." But if you're like making box art for like another Marvel set or something, what I tend to do is even for thumbnails, like specifically like with the Bad Batch today, right? What I'll do is I'll black out the one part, like I'll black out like where the set actually is, and then that's where it gets a little bit more complicated most of the time. If I'm doing something for a thumbnail, I'll just remove the figure part because like I'm not gonna render out figures and I'm not gonna pose them down there for a thumbnail. Like there's just no point. But yeah, my computer is doing this really weird thing where it just says that we keep dropping down to like 60 viewers, and then it's just saying like, oh no, you're consistently like over 150. I'm like, oh, okay, I don't think we have 150, but anyways, what did the Spider-Man game actor change? You mean like the face? They changed out the face, the actual actor for him in the last one, and I guess they did the same for Miles Morales. I don't really know what the thinking was behind that. I think it was kind of trying to make him look like Tom Holland, but also he just looked too cartoony, I think. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, it's a Raid Shadow Legends stream, actually. We're gonna transition over to Raid Shadow Legends in a bit. No, I don't know if we'll finish the figure. I mean, we're kind of on track. We're doing good, I think. I don't know how long we've been live for. But I'm having fun just chatting with you guys and drawing. It's a good change of pace. And I think that I thought that I was going to be like way too distracted into drawing that I wasn't going to be able to read chat, but I think that I've been doing a pretty good job of being able to keep up with you guys. Yeah, Nehemiah, I was literally just talking about that maybe just before you came in. I was like the season, like the way that they just kick things off, and as well as dropping 3 episodes, I thought was a lot of fun. Kind of like what they got to do with What If, for like the people in the press, like getting to see the first 3 episodes. I'm so jealous. Mickey Mouse, I love you. Do you trace all your hair pieces? I trace all my pieces, yeah. I don't normally do this. I've started to do this to make every figure feel more unique by drawing an individual pose for everyone. And it's just something that I don't know why. I think it's because I've just been doing not as many series that I've just kind of felt almost guilty that I would reuse the same pose, or that I would reuse the same hairpiece and accessory. I mean, this is a little bit differently because unfortunately, like, this hairpiece isn't on Mecha Bricks. Otherwise, I would have like posed it a different way so that I can get a different angle or something like that. So, can you submit a member of the press? Yeah, I've contacted Disney and they said they'll talk to me about Shang-Chi. So that'll be great. Honestly, if I wouldn't have to go to the theater, I think that'd be really great as well, just because of like the Delta variant and all that's happening. But at the same time, like, if I have the chance to go to the premiere in Toronto, like, I'll go. Like, I will 100% try and go. Like, going to a premiere is like a once in a lifetime experience. So, especially because he is Canadian. Like, if it is the Canadian premiere, like, oh my goodness, I never even thought of that. Now I'm even more hyped for Shang-Chi just because of that. So, shut up, Michael. Don't say that. Making different poses for every new character is a little change, but it's made your character so much better, man. Thank you. I mean, I think that to you notice that, if that makes any sense, Noah, but I think that even, like, I think back to when I was drawing, like, the backs of figures for Justin. I'm like, Justin, no one cares about this. Like, I'm sorry, but it's just such a waste of my time to be drawing all this stuff. And yeah, it's fun to be like, oh, like, look at how the pieces are used for Bowser. Just no one cares, you know what I mean? Like, it's just the truth of it. Like, I just don't think that people, like, it's a drawing, like, they just want to see the Lego figure and then that's it. Like, I know that there's people that just go through the entire thing, you know what I mean? I think they're lurking. Like, I know Vince and Penn and someone else was here earlier. And I apologize if I'm forgetting who's here. Black Widow wasn't that good. Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of that movie, but, you know. Did you enjoy working with Justin? Yeah, for sure. It just got a little tiring, you know. I was really stressed about getting things done and meeting his deadlines, and then, like, CMF series, like, the videos not coming out then when I had been working, like, all weekend doing all-nighters, and then he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna delay it and things like that. And it's not necessarily on him, like, he has no idea that I'm pulling all-nighters, but it's just difficult for myself. And hey, you know what, that's just how I operate. Like, I thrive, I would say, sorry, I'm just thinking, I'm like, did I mess this hairpiece up by erasing too much of it? I just thrive doing things last minute. I don't know if anyone else is the same way. Like, I can't bring myself to do a project, and don't, like, let me be an example to you, because if you can do this, like you're so much better than me, you're so much smarter than me in terms of, like, you know, being diligent at school. Like, I just could not, like, studying for a test, can't imagine studying, like, weeks in advance. Like, I don't know how people do that. Like, it just, I need it fresh in my mind if I'm gonna do well. Or even projects, like, I have zero to, like, no motivation to work on something unless it's, like, the night before, like, the day before, you know what I mean? Like, and it's a horrible work ethic, but I did the same thing with CMF series. And even videos, like, I have a really hard time, I have a really difficult time, like, doing things in advance, or, yeah, I just can't bring myself to do it. I think I'm gonna do it with the CMS series of this week, because, like, it's pretty easy to just sit down and be like, oh my goodness, I love the details on this figure, and it's just so amazing, and whatever. And for the feel guide, like, just feel for the wing piece, obviously. You know, it's so easy to do that sort of stuff for. Yeah. I think Iron Man 2 is a good movie. I really don't get the hate for it. I think that looks pretty good. I think that looks just like it. I am going to use his face here as a reference. Actually, wait, that's literally almost his eyebrows. I'm using Photoshop. I should have a little banner that says that at the bottom. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I won't say who, but this week, hey, Pixton, the biggest Ashnflash fan. He has that title because he won the blank on the word Kahoot. I was gonna say something. Oh, that code Ashnflash does work, ladies and gentlemen. Got another successful case. Amazing. Woo. Oh, and if you're wondering, the phrase use code Ashnflash, the phrase is, if you use code Ashnflash, your crush will like you back. And it proved true to this week, so I win. GG. I mean, really, that person wins. But I'll take the win. I'll take the success rate that I have absolutely nothing to do with. Don't listen to him. It was completely unrelated. Nah, it was 100% related. It was 100% related. I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm just gonna do this to get the eyes, and then the rest of it will probably. I just want to get, like, the angle here. Shrink that a little bit because it's going on the side. Yeah. Speak up a little bit. The people in the back can't. What did he say? I understand. Repeat. What was the line again? Yeah. Still hasn't happened to me yet. Well, you're not buying enough with code Ashnflash. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Wow. All right, let's grab that layer, and that is that. Okay, so here's what we're going to do here, because I do want to update the thumbnail. I'll do it after this, actually. So what I like to do for black, because let me show you what I mean. So if I go black here, right, or even I think charcoal will mess it up, the gunmetal gray. Let's say that I grab this layer here, and I'm filling in the paint bucket. It'll... What am I on? Oh, it's supposed to be at 50. If I go... Okay, it's not doing as I thought it would. Anyways, let me show you with black. If I go like this and I fill in the torso, it turns everything black. So what you do for the black parts is... Let me get rid of all that. What you do with the black parts is you pick like a color that has nothing to do with black, and it won't bleed too much. Like that. See? It's not bleeding too much. So you fill it in all the black parts here. And then you take the black and it'll just replace the orange without going too far in the bleed. Boom. Anyways, I meant to have it all be white so that I can do that for the thumbnail. So let me just do that real quick. And really it's for any color as well. Like I can change it from any color. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. Hang on. I know that I just did all that work painting some of these things, and I am too late. Darn. That's okay. I am magic. Yes. Wait, can anybody confirm? Did Ash tell us how many hours will the CMF series be out? Oh, I'm thinking probably at like noon tomorrow, and it's not a review, it's just the unboxing. I can't do the review until later on next week, but I am allowed to do an unboxing, so that's kind of cool. For the first time as well, because normally with this stuff, I've been sitting on having the figures, and then I have to wait for the reveal. But for the first time ever, like, they've done the reveal first, which means that I get to do an unboxing. So I'm like, I'm so excited. Like, this is the first time ever. Like, it just gives me such a leg up as well. So I'm hyped. Like, it's really exciting. Yeah, I haven't done too many, Ari, but yeah, thank you, man. Oh, I merged that layer without removing where the hair overlaps. That's gonna be a problem. You distracted me, chat. I normally wouldn't make that kind of a mistake. I am so lucky. I'm lucky because of you guys, though. Like, it is 100% because of you guys that, like, I'm in this position. We were talking about that today in a group chat about, like, how everything started for me. And to think, like, you know, and I was saying that all this started because I had to fill out a notebook in one of my graphic design classes with just literally randoms of drawing, like, of anything. It could be literally of anything, and I just had to draw it. And I was like, let's just draw Disney Series 2. The Series 1 had just come out, and then it just, yeah, that was the start of it. And going back even further, like, the only reason I have a degree in graphic design was to one day eventually work at Lego. So the fact that I'm not working for anyone really, and I get to collaborate with them, and I get to get, sent sets before anyone else even gets to see them. It's insane. Like, and it's all because of you guys. Like, you know, to look back to where we were like 3 years ago, just posting CMF series and like applying to LAN. And I remember Justin was starting to get like sets and stuff like that year. Like, it wasn't even something that was on my radar, you know? Yeah. Butterfly effect. That's right, Mini Brick. Yeah. Ninja Bricks. I'm doing good, man. How are you doing? Also, chat, do you think the cape's dark red or red? I think it's just red. Um, they should be. They should be a Thor's hammer piece with like the tassel in brown. Oh, I know what you're saying. Maybe like a strap. You mean? Yeah. Do you still want to work at Lego? I think about it sometimes, but other times, I'm just kind of like, nah. I'm quite content with what I'm doing here. You know. Um, if you didn't know, Funkos are the best resource for you if you're trying to draw a series. I want to draw like a scribble face. I thought that was really funny in the thumbnail. Let me. Hang on. I crack myself up sometimes. All right, let's just draw like temporary eyebrows here. This is just like I'm literally like watch. I'm just gonna go like I should um merge visible and drag it up there, and then I'll do the thumbnail for later. I think it looks just like him, honestly. All right, now I can start filling in the colors so you can kind of get to see this thing come alive here as we go through. Red is at the bottom. These are all the official Lego colors as well. I've modified them a bit because I'm not a fan of some of the colors in it, and I've got to fix the hair. That's really annoying. I'm not known for live streaming. I think whenever I get questions like, "Oh, why don't you have like more viewers?" I just don't think that I'm known for that. And I wish that people would come, but it's okay. You guys are the real ones. If there was more people, I wouldn't be able to read you guys. Like I wouldn't be able to read as much. Well, I would read as much. Just there'd be more people, more stuff to read. So you make the figure in Mecha Bricks and finish it in Photoshop. Is that the process? I want to learn. I actually have a tutorial. I have a tutorial if you wanted to check it out. But for this specifically, yeah. So what I did was I posed it in Mecha Bricks, and then I go ahead and I will. By the way, like I'm looking at Throg's hammer. If it's dual molded in a CMF series, I really think that they would dual mold this. I think that would happen. I really do. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, about Thor. Yeah, so what I could see them what I do is I will then trace it with 20 pixels, and then I do 15 for the actual prints on the figure. So, yeah. I like to do a bit of a shine. I'll probably do it afterwards, but yeah, I'll probably come in and finish the gold and stuff after, but I'll just give you like the gist of it here. What I like to do if I'm feeling extra fancy is like every single section here you kind of want to have like a different color, so I'll just play around with it here, and I'll just make it a smidge darker at the base. Like it'll be really dark at the bottom. Under here, like where there's no light, it would be a lot darker, and probably you'd have a bit of a shadow here as well, just because of like the chalice is upright, and then this would probably be like that sort of color. And then if I'm feeling fancy again, I'll grab like a darker color for the hand because it is like covered up there. Same with like the side of the torso, you want to grab just a darker version of the black. I feel like Bob Ross here. Yeah. Are you ever planning on doing a face reveal? Someday, yeah. It's more of like just respecting my family and protecting them until like, one day like I'll move out or whatever. I really don't know if that's the hair color to do. Oh. We need more hair colors. Need more hair colors. It was Monica Rambeau all along. You'll see tomorrow. I completely forgot she was in the series when I was going through it. I literally was like, I just completely and utterly forgot that she was in the series, and I didn't mean to. Just literally Luke's color. Yeah, I think that is the way to go, like I'm doing here. I mean, that's his hair color anyways. Why didn't you like Black Widow? I loved it. I give it an 8 out of 10. It's I've got a whole review on it, but I don't know. I just don't really care. The character's dead. Um, Honestly, it's just forgettable. Like I honestly don't remember like what was my complaints about it. Like it's just forgettable. Like I honestly I don't know. I don't know. Like I watched it twice in one day, and I've already kind of, it's not even in my mind. Yeah, Marcus, I really love it. Hey, Jay. Um, are you using a pen? Yeah, I'm using the paintbrush tool. Oh, you mean like in real life? No, I'm using like the touchpad on a mouse, on a touchpad on a laptop. Yeah, no. Um, yeah. Tomorrow we actually have, so not tomorrow, sorry, Sunday. I'm probably don't hold me to it, but we're actually going to be looking at my first ever light kit, and that's actually a bit of a sponsor, so you guys can get like a discount when you purchase it. So I'm pretty excited about that. Honestly, I'm hyped. I'm excited for you guys to see a light kit. I've never seen them really. Like I've only seen pictures. I've never like actually done it up close, and it was an experience. So I'm excited for you guys to see that. Um, Excuse me, very soon. It's kind of opened up a few other doors, so I'm excited. I use a trackpad too. Yeah, that's the only way I can do it. Bad Batch finale thoughts. I have a whole video talking about it. But it was fun. I thought that the finale was good. I don't really have a problem with the finale. I have a problem with more of the show as a whole. Um, so yeah. Is that hair? Let me grab. Oops. No, that hair's like in the back, so that should be. This should be cape and things like that. Wait, how is that? How do we even have a lump there? How did I do that? Why did I do that? I guess is a better question. You don't like Star Wars in general? Yeah, it's not for everyone, and I definitely get that. I definitely understand. Like I definitely look at it and I can see people going like, "This is stupid. Like, why do you watch this?" I understand that. I understand it with Batman as well. Heck, I understand with Lego. But I think that as time goes on, like, just people's opinions on things like this change, and the more accepted it is, if that makes any, like, it just, people's perception of it changes over time, and then it becomes more socially acceptable to like comics and to like Lego. Like before the Lego movie, like you guys have it easy, like going in, well, not easy, like going into high school or whatever and liking Lego, but I remember there was a time, like when people just didn't like, it was just seen as a children's thing. And now when I went into university and I would try and do as many projects as I could about Lego, and people were like, "Oh my goodness, I really love the Lego movie. Like that was just such a good movie," and things like that. Um Boy, you guys really get to see my imperfections here. So yeah. What is Peggy and Peter's alternate faces in the CMF, Ash? Peter's is a secret right now. You'll see tomorrow. But Peggy's is, I think it's in the pictures. It's just an upset expression. But mhm. Uh-huh. If you had a superpower, what would it be? I would definitely, more than anything, want to have super speed. Like, I would just draw this figure and be done. You know what I mean? Well, I wouldn't, since I'd be drawing it in my own time, but um, yeah, I guess no. You'd be able to finish things faster. So it has been revealed to be Peter's face. Oh yeah. He meant he meant like what is the second face on the back. So you'll just have to see tomorrow. Unfortunately, no second face for Black Panther or Star-Lord, I should say. Hey Blake, how's it going? I just did not like Taskmaster overall. I'd say it's 9 out of 10. The graphics were really bad. The CGI was really shoddy. Like the bit when she jumps off the satellite, I was just like, what is this, Black Panther? And just the story, like they tried too hard to make it like what was the thing? Rogue One, but they just failed at it. Like there was no epic moment where it tied into Infinity War. Like, ooh, a Quinjet. Oh. I didn't feel anything for the characters, like Yelena. When like Nat's dead, okay. I don't know. That's just me. I don't know. Maybe in future stuff I'll feel more for the characters, but for now, I'm good. I'd love to see Red Guardian again, but the other ones is just, yeah, not my thing. Should Korg have been a big figure? Yeah, I could see why some people would want that, but at the same time, like, I understand not doing that. Sorry, this is when things get a little more like I need to concentrate and like focus here. I'd say the face is probably the most important part. I did not mean to save, but I will take it. Does the Throg have cape printing? Find out tomorrow. I don't know. I don't want to give away stuff. I don't want to give away that sort of stuff. You'll have to wait and see. You will have to wait and see. You just reminded me of, I can show you something else that I've been starting to do with CMF series. So, with more and more CMF series, and each year, I like to challenge myself to step up and improve. So something that I did this year, besides having shines and stuff like that on the silver parts, is that I actually have this. And this is my little cape texture. And it looks like a lot right now. But I'll duplicate this and I'll move it over here. And what I will do is I'm going to take that and grab a red and make it a little bit darker. And then I'm going to change every single one of those dots to be that dark red. And I'm going to chuck it in between the two layers, between the one that we're drawing in and the one that we're painting in. And then I'm going to go ahead. Whoops. Yeah. And remove all the excess dots so that it can have this little spotted texture. So yeah, try to give him a Superman smile, like a toothy smile. Superman has a lot of smiles. Which one specifically? It's just that extra little detail that I'm glad I'm kind of adding in. So yeah, that side is done. And I will delete that. And boom, look at that. A little bit of texture. Can't notice it too much. Oh, I don't even know if the stream is picking it up. with the quality of it. Oh, it's actually not. That's so funny. Let me zoom in to show you exactly what that is. So there are all these little dots here. And it just adds a bit of texture. You'll see it in the video. It's hard because the quality from Discord and the stream isn't the greatest. Oh, that hair color actually looks really good next to each other. I'm looking at it here on the stream. His right eyebrow has to become a little bit thicker. Yeah. If you could only create one, if you could create your own DC character but establish them in the DC general continuity, what would you make? I'm more partial to villains. I enjoy the villains more. I feel like something in Gotham. I don't know what, but something in Gotham, I would say. Yeah. Thank you. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. Okay, so we'll change your color. And we shall change your color. And now let me bend it a bit and go to work. Do you think you'll ever do another Fortnite CMS series? Probably not. I don't think so. The last one did really poorly, so I cannot see myself going back to it. So I'm good. I'm all good. If a Marvel one and Fortnite doesn't do well, then that's kind of my time to be like, yeah, I think I'm done. I'm good. Unless there's like some skin that I'm like, I need to draw this skin, but I just can't really see that happening. Yeah. What is your favorite Lego figure? I go normally with the 2006 Batman, the black one, the black suit one, and then also the Spider-Man PS4 figure. I really, really am proud of me drawing that original one, and then having it in hand as well is really special to me, and just it means so much to me, that figure. So yeah, that's normally my answer. Let's just get rid of that section. Make my life easier. Would you ever do a video critiquing other people's art? No, I don't really enjoy doing that. I don't like critiquing people's stuff. I don't like it really being done to me. Who am I to critique other people's stuff? I don't know. That's just my opinion. Unless you mean like asking for critique, then that's kind of different. But even then, you know. The time is 11:52. Make the eyebrows a tad bit darker like the Funko. I can't, because that's not a Lego color, so I need to stick with my palette here to the right. But I actually think Funko's isn't really light enough, if I'm being honest. If I may critique Funko. Ashnflash, what are you doing? Well, you see, I messed up the cape here, so now I have to do this instead and go over it in black and do that, so my texture can stay. So yeah, the texture is there now. Isn't that neat? If you could turn one of your drawings into a real figure, who would it be? The Joker. It would be the Arkham Joker. Would be my number one pick. Are you making Agatha in the series? Yeah, I'm probably just gonna steal her from the WandaVision series, and hopefully you guys don't get mad at me about that. I might give her a different accessory, like I might draw the Darkhold. But other than that, maybe some whips in trans purple. But I'm like, I don't know. I'm not gonna redraw Agatha. I might as well just reuse the one. Like I think that the figure I drew is really good. So why draw it twice? Sorry. I know I'm in the zone here. I heard Agatha and immediately thought of the ghost type elite for what? I don't know what that means. What city of Canada do you live in? I live near Toronto. What is your favorite Disney Plus show that's not out yet? Ooh, I guess Secret Invasion. I don't. I'm not like particularly excited about anything else coming out. But I guess that just because it has Nick Fury in it. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know who else. Do you think Throg will be in What If? I think that'd be great to see a little bit of redemption for Throg as a character, but I don't know. You never really know with this sort of stuff. I could see that happening, or maybe making a joke, like maybe they're explaining it to Thor. You know what I mean? And they're just like, oh yes, there's a frog version of you. Where is the Flash? There it is. I think he has cheekbones here, wouldn't you say? Look at those mighty cheekbones. Yes. Do you know any more leaks about the Infinity Saga sets coming out? Nope, nothing to report. If I knew, if I could tell you, there would be a video on it. If there was anything to report, you know. Let's not make his cheekbones too much like Loki, and I think I'm already doing that. I'm not meaning to. I do watch the Flash show. It's mostly where the name came from. That's really where I came to fall in love with the Flash, and I made the name in 2014 when the show first came out. So, yeah. Will there be Marvel Zombie Lego sets? I don't know. I don't know if they will return to What If or not. We are getting a second season, of course, so I'm assuming that there would be more sets. But it's all whatever Lego is privileged to, you know. I don't really know what they've been told or not, so we'll have to wait and see. I'm so excited for the Flash movie. Yeah, absolutely. Everything that I see for that, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. I'm so excited. Who do you like more, Captain Carter or T'Challa Star-Lord? I mean, we haven't really seen Star-Lord yet, but I the only thing that's kind of holding me back about that is like one of my favorite things about Star-Lord is the music. So the fact that like if he didn't grow up like listening to that music in Wakanda, then I feel like he's not gonna bring that to the character, which I think is a really important part, at least to me, with Star-Lord. So yeah, I don't know. We shall see. You know, we shall see. And who knows? Like I don't even know like what is that story. You know, is it just is he Ego's son? Is he, you know, was he just wrongfully abducted? Like I don't know. Do you think you will make any Stranger Things related content when the show comes out? I can't see myself doing like a CMF series. Like I don't think that I would remaster it or anything like that. Um, but You never know. Never say never, I guess. I'm not liking the face. Oh, and then I look over and Ace says that you're liking it. But thank you. I mean, if you guys are enjoying it, then that's what matters, right? No, I'll tell you why I'll never do a YouTuber CMF series. I'll never do one. I can't include everyone, and I'm gonna upset people, and I just don't want to deal with that. I just don't want to deal with the comments of, oh, well, where's loser fruit? And I'll be like, you know what I mean? Like, I just don't want to deal with that. It is not worth my time. And then there'll be people like, well, where's Justin? He should be on this list because he's like one of the biggest people from like Lego. And I don't want to deal with that. At least when it comes to stuff like that, when it comes to like Marvel things, like I can always like kind of justify like, oh, I think that they would choose this character because of whatever. But when it comes to stuff like that, I don't know. I think the eyes are too far apart. Maybe they're too high up as well. I think the smile is good. It's just, there's something off about this. Does he have like a chin? Me, I'm not a leaker. No. I'm not a leaker. I'm merely a reporter. I'm merely a news outlet. How do you draw without no paper? Practice. Oh, you know what it is? You know what it is? Hang on. Go like this. Let me just see. Does that make a difference? It does a little bit, actually. It does a little bit. Go like that. Yes. Oh, it's actually coming together right now. What site do I use? Like for streaming right now, I'm using Discord on my laptop, and then I'm streaming it to myself in a video call. Actually coming together. Can I get some claps in the chat? Let me beg for some claps. Thank you, guys. Haha. Yes. Yeah, Bix. I'm using Photoshop. It's not a website. Oh, I don't know about this line. Makes him look a little too tired. Yeah, I don't think that works. No, I think he looks too tired. Let's try without. Without. I think without. Let's lower these down a bit. Oh! Thank you, guys. Thank you. Lego needs to make more of their themes in skin toned. What do you mean, like city and stuff like that? Yeah, honestly, I don't... Like, yeah, I get holding on to, like, the classic. You know what I mean? Like, I get holding on to the classic, oh, yellow skins. But Honestly, imagine like if they just did like City one year and it's like, hey, we're celebrating the anniversary of like Flesh Tone, and then like they just do a whole like year's worth of City content, like hospitals and nurses, and oh, it would be so good. Lego Rhapsody, thank you for the $5. Literally, what we're I saw your comment before, but thank you for the $5. Anyways, yeah, man, no, I 100% agree. How's that? Do I need a dimple on the other side? Well, he's kind of got that smirk going there, you know. I think that's good, honestly. I think that's. I don't think I need to do anything else for the face. I might mess around with it a bit more, but I think for now. Oh, let me just try this. Let me just try one thing. Let me just try one thing here. Ah, I kind of like that. Little cheeky Thor, huh? What do you think? What do you think? Let's try it with on the other side too. Where is it? Where did I put you? Oh, it's behind it. Yeah, I think that's like a fun. You know, he's Party Thor. He's having a good time. Yeah, yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Legitimately, that's it. I honestly, I think I might make this a bit bigger, but besides that, like, and I might mess around with the eyebrows a little bit more, but I think that's quite solid. I'm happy about that. I haven't seen Watchmen yet. No, I think I want to though, cause like Jeremy Irons is in that and stuff. So I'll give it a shot. Yay! All right, bye guys. The audio cut out. Did it? I hope not. Let me just group everything together. Face. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here's where we cheat, and you guys can't expose me for this. Sharing with you guys the secrets of the multiverse here. I think I've done this before on a stream, anyways. Did the audio actually cut out? Will I do a Marvel Zombie CMF series? I'm thinking about it. It's either gonna be a What If series 2 or it's just gonna be a flat zombies one, and that'll be like for Halloween or whatever. Like I just think that'll be so fun. You know, I just you know, you guys have been good. So I guess I'll show you. Should I show you? You guys want to see something? You want to see? You want to see something? You want to see a tease? Oh, I didn't realize that was connected. So, fun fact, no nose underneath, so I removed it. Literally today, because I drew the news and then I removed it. But here's another character from the series. But yeah, that is my my zombie Tony. Let me look at the colors here. I probably have to change them around because I thought that was. See, I thought that was dark brown, but I'm looking at the figure here in hand, and that's actually like a light gray, which is very weird. So yeah, I've just got to mess around with some of the colors there. I thought it was dark red, but yeah. Anyways, I think that the zombie figure should have been Iron Man. Like, I don't know, like, how big a role or whatever the zombie Captain America is going to play, but I just think we don't have Iron Man in the series. And how cool would it have been to get this? So, I'll just change the color here while we're looking at him. So, this is actually the color that they have. Whoops. Cool, eh? I just gotta move the little mustache up a bit. Sneaking around the corner. Yeah, there you go. Anyways, yeah. Is the stream getting laggy? Maybe because I'm zooming in too much and opening up different things, so we'll just stick to Thor here. Oh, it is a little slow, isn't it? I just realized I've had it open on my phone the whole time. Let's close that. Maybe that'll help. What color is Peggy's hair? It's dark brown. Yeah. It's definitely dark brown. Alright, let me just get the size here and then literally just trace away. You know, that's the beauty of Funkos. Like, why they're just so similar to Lego. And I might add some extra little Lego detail, but like, shh, nobody tell anyone. Shh, it's okay, Chad. It's our little secret. It's our little secret. No, seriously though, like Funkos are a godsend. Like they're so perfect. They're like the highest quality of like outfits that I can get. Like this is the best picture here that we have of Thor, and it's like how am I supposed to draw from that when I've got literally from Funko something that I can easily change into an actual torso. Hawkeye, the zombie Hawkeye is not in this series just because like regular Hawkeye from the show in that outfit that we've seen leak is in the series. But like that it is subject to change, but I don't think I'll be drawing the zombie Hawkeye for this series. There's also a much better version of Hawkeye that I've seen in a What If trailer that I'm dying to draw. So yeah, no zombie Hawkeye because Hawkeye's just gonna be in the series. So yeah, is Agent Carter canon now? I always thought of that as canon, especially when they brought in Jarvis into Endgame. I've never really thought of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as canon past like season 2. Like that's kind of when they went off the deep end. And I know, I'm sorry if you enjoy the show. Like I'm not trying to rain on your parade or anything like that. But it was just very connected at the start of the show, and then as the show went on. Same with like Daredevil, you know? Like having the Avengers Tower in the background of the show, and then as the shows went on, like specifically with Punisher, like it not being in the background, that like causes specifically for me like a lot of problems. Ooh, that doesn't really work there with that because it wouldn't be on an angle. And neither would you. You would be flat because this is a minifigure. What am I doing? Anyways, will Ultron Vision be in the series? Yes, he is my favorite design out of anything that they've done for What If, and I'm just like, Lego, why did you sit on this? This is the coolest concept that I've ever seen. So, yes, I will draw Vision at some point. I feel like the rest of the figures are too complicated to do on stream, and they will take way too long. Whereas this, I'm like, I felt really confident that I would be able to do this in one sitting on a stream. So, yeah. That's why we did Thor today. Because I'm like, it'll be easy. Plus, I think he's next anyways, so I could be wrong about that. Do you have any advice for people wanting to start making CMF drafts on YouTube? I would say do what's like popular and you know that will attract some people. Like I've seen some really tiny channels get so many views just because it's something that is like beyond popular, you know? Like I just think that that is, you have to have a good sense. It, I don't want to come across as cocky when I say this, but you need to be able to have, and I've been wrong about this in the past, but you need to be able to have a good, like, what's the word I'm looking for? It's not a sense. It's like, it's about like being able to see like the pulse of something. I'm blanking on the phrase. Anyways, to be able to tell like what is successful and what people like to see in different things like that. And you know what would make a good series, like specifically the Avengers game. I mean, I did it because I wanted to promote the second channel mostly, but I knew that it wasn't going to be that big of a success. But at the same time, like, you know, it's not one of my most successful series, but it was current. And sometimes things like that fail. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, what I'm even rambling and saying whilst drawing, because I'm not really used to having to entertain while I'm doing this. But hopefully that answered that question. Guess what? My birthday is in 5 days, and it's the same day as the second episode of What If. Congrats, Ace. That's awesome. I hope you have a good birthday, buddy. And that the What If episode is good for your birthday. That's okay, Nathan. Have a good one. Yeah, you'll see tomorrow. I will keep the video probably public, so you can come back and see how it goes, or listen to the rest of the stream if you've been enjoying me ramble. Do you think all those circles are supposed to... No, they can't be the same size. They look different sizes and things like that. So, Wyatt, hit me with your question. What is your question, good sir? Can you draw Green Arrow for the 80th anniversary? I don't have plans to draw a Green Arrow. I'm not quite sure what series I would put him in. Hey, Pen, I went to get Dairy Queen and now I have returned. What'd you get? What did you get, buddy? When it snows, my eyes become do I know mini superheroes today? I've had one like private conversation with him. Maybe actually more than one, I'd say. Did you know that when it snows? Nights HST. I hope that does well, man. Your Lord of the Rings CMS series. Baby. I've never played Red Dead. No, I haven't. Did Wyatt ever ask his question? I think that the way Tony ended up on Sakaar is made by Lego because nothing like that has been seen in the trailers or posters. That is true, but we saw concept of the Hulkbuster armor. But it could also be a scrapped episode. It could have been the 10th one, or it could just be from season 2. I don't really know, but that was planned. I swear there's a Funko as well. Am I misthinking that there's a Funko of it, of the Sakarian armor? A large brownie batter. Blizzard. I went with my dad on a whim, and it was fun. Awesome, man. I'm trying to think of what I get at Dairy Queen. The Reese one. The Reese Blizzard. Do you prefer Mecha Bricks, LDD, or templates? I don't know what templates is. I use Mecha Bricks now mostly for building just because I've gotten used to it, but it did take me a very long time to transition between Lego Digital Designer and that. Thank you, Johnny Thunder. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you for subscribing. Is it hard if you do not swear or anything because of your audience. Is it hard if I don't swear because of my audience? Like, you mean like swearing in front of my audience, or like just like I explain more? Explain more. I request elaboration. I don't swear, so yeah. There isn't a Funko. Yeah, I'm probably misthinking it. I have multiple. So can you bring back minifigure Mondays? Can you do Lord of the Rings or Avatar Series 3? And do Kenny from South Park as a minifigure Monday. Um, I have no interest in any of those things, and I'm really sorry about that. But I just have no interest in. First of all, South Park. That's like something I'll never touch on the channel. Avatar, potentially, if there was like the show coming out and I was wanting to do a series on it, but I can't see it happening. And what was your other thing? Minifigure Mondays in general. I don't know. I go back and forth on it. I do save a lot of cool figures from Instagram, and I like to shout those guys out just to kind of give them a little bit more awareness and be like, hey, if you like this custom figure, well, then they've got a ton of other ideas over on this Instagram channel. So, I don't know. Maybe it'll come back. Sometimes I just decide to bring it back when I'm like, I don't really feel like doing a long video today. Let's just do something small. And that's normally what I'll choose to do. So, I also just realized that the lines probably should not be black because we are on a black torso. And I have failed the city, so I'm very sorry. Ashnflash, why are you doing nougat? Well, because a lot of times when they have like little shines on gold, it is with this color that they have it. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit extra detail. Why not make minifigure Mondays an Instagram exclusive and spotlight another artist in doing so? I'll like post. Oh, that's way too much work. Also, I don't. Yeah, that's way too much work. If I'm gonna do something like that, it's the same thing with the movies. Like, I want to talk to you guys about the movies, and I want to talk to you guys about Bad Batch, and I want to, you know what I mean? If I'm editing a video, I don't have time to be doing it for a second channel. Like, it's just, I don't have the manpower, I don't have the willpower, I don't have, you know, I don't have time to focus on that as well. Not when I'm drawing CMF series, when I've got an ideas project that I've got to be working on, when I'm got all these other things on the go. Do you watch New Rock Stars? No, I don't know what that is, but I know I've heard the name before. Anyways, that's why reviews of things go up on this channel, because I don't have the time to edit something for a channel that A, isn't monetized. So if I'm doing something, it should be, you know, it's my job, so it's difficult. And then 2, if I'm spending a lot of time editing a video, it would be, you know, for, because it's my job. So, yep. Hope that made sense. What do you think the Avengers Tower in the Spider-Man game means? Yeah, I don't know. They said West Coast, so I thought they were teasing the other game. Maybe we'll see that fleshed out in the DLC if that ever does wind up happening, but we'll have to wait and see. I don't really know. Let's call this detail. Yeah. See, this is where it gets a little bit tricky, and I'm just trying to think of, like, what do I do here? There used to be Johnny Thunder, thank you. I thanked you earlier. You might have just missed it, but I appreciate you subscribing, man. Thank you so much. Love the name. It is what, you know, Johnny Thunder is one of the things that got me into Lego. Does your reluctance towards South Park come from personal distaste and conflict of interest with your channel? You mean like family friendly wise? It's just not. I'm not into those sort of shows, those sort of comedies. It's just not. It's not my humor. But you know, whatever floats your boat. Thank you so much, Alex. I appreciate that. So yeah, let's fill her in, I guess. So this will be black because it is part of the red. Good night, Michael. Do a Fortnite CMF series. I've done 8 of them. I have no plans to return to them. I'm more than good to never return to Fortnite. I have watched The Good Place. The first season was the best, and then I just don't really know what happened in the rest of the seasons, and I didn't particularly enjoy them. But Brooklyn Nine-Nine, again, I don't really remember what happens in them, but at the time I know that I'm enjoying it. And I know that the new season started back up this week, so I'll probably try and watch them as they come out. But I've also got to watch Stargirl. I've got to catch up on Supergirl because that's coming to an end. And then I got to catch up on... did it already end, Supergirl? I want to watch that live just because I think I watched it when it premiered. So, you know, I enjoy watching this show's finales. What's your favorite part of the Disney Plus Marvel series so far? Like the minifigure series. I mean, I think that Falcon was my Sam Wilson's Captain America was my favorite before, and you know, after like having pictures and then even just having him in hand, like it's just yeah, it's really good. I love that figure. It's so detailed. It's incredible. I can't wait to share with you guys later on next week, like the review specifically, so you can see like the back torso printing and things like that. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm really, really excited. Is that a collar? Does look like a collar, doesn't it? I have watched Community. I love Community. If I was to do like an ideas project, it would be up there. Supergirl releases its last half starting on August 24th. Okay, cool. So it'll go into the fall. Funko do be inaccurate. I've really got to mess around with a lot of stuff there. Okay. Wait, that's not the shine color. What am I thinking? It's dark tan. I have not watched Ted Lasso, but I have Disney. I have Apple TV Plus or whatever it's called. So I do got to do that at some point, I think. I think that's probably the one thing. When's the morning show come back? I watched that all. Very interesting show. See you later, El Thrigo. Oh, I know. I'm only making fun of Funko. Lego is very interesting when it comes to accuracy. At least Funko got their white vision right, you know? What's your favorite superhero slash comic book movie? Mine is definitely Into the Spider-Verse, but also I really like The Dark Knight and Endgame. I think for me, my favorite comic book character is Batman through and through. Favorite movie. Favorite comic book movie. I really love the Avengers. The first Avengers is just, I don't know. I could watch that over and over again. And I did watch that over and over again in my room with my Lego City upstairs for a very, 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 very long time. Just something special about that first movie. All right, the other side's not completed. Don't forget Lego's motto: "It's not good. It's good enough." Yes. I still remember watching your original minifigure CMF Photoshop. Thanks for the great memories with the CMS. Aw, thank you, man. Yeah. Oh, happy early birthday, Lego Rhapsody. That's awesome, man. Do you like Son of Batman and the other movies? Son of Batman, Son of Batman. Which one was that? Was that the one with Damien? I've seen them all. I literally do not remember what happens in them. I know there's the Batman versus Robin one, and I don't remember who the villains are in those. I don't remember the plots of them. I should really go back and rewatch them because I think I've only seen those once. I've been wanting to go back and rewatch the Batman Assault on Arkham because that is something I really enjoy to watch. I think that looks good with the nougat. Any film suggestions? I hear Free Guy's good. I have not seen it myself yet. Honestly, let's try tan. Let's see what... Ooh, tan? Tan for the shine or dark tan, guys? Which one? Tan or dark tan for the shine? I think Oh, look at the shine. Love the tan. Yeah. I don't watch anime. No, I can't get past the art. So that's gold there. That's really frustrating. It is very funko-y there, so I'm going to have to rework that. We're almost done, though. Like, legitimately almost done. Let's do the bands, honestly, on the arms. Achoo! Achoo! That's me with anime. I have seen MODOK, yeah. It was interesting. I don't know how I feel about it as a whole. That's right. Add fake sneezing to my resume. I should add that in my bio. Can fake sneeze on command. Sometimes I kill myself. Oh, today's the day the clown cried. But he cried not for the passing of one man, but for the death of a dream. The dream that someday he would taste victory over his hated enemy. For it was the Batman who made me the happy soul I am today. Thank you, Ace. Thank you. I'm really enjoying doing those reviews. They're just fun, honestly. They're just fun little videos that I will do when something is related to Lego. I just realized in doing the impression that now I'm going to get all these comments to the left. They're going to be like, oh my goodness, can you do Bane? Can you do Elmo? Can you do the Riddler? Can you do... That was good but random. Thanks. It just it normally happens when I'm streaming on the other one. They're like, do the Joker. Oh, thank you, Landon. I appreciate that. I have practiced a very long time on doing voices. Can we get some music? Nah, we're almost done. I should have asked earlier. This band is annoying me. Thor, you're bothering me. What is your favorite Disney Plus show? Loki. Loki by far. Yeah. I don't like that they made Crosshair a villain though. I would um yeah, I guess I thought that he was gonna yeah, I can't say anything. I was about to spoil something. I was like, nope, the episode just came out today, even though it feels like a really long time ago. Loki is Loki the best? Ha 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 ha. We'll see. What If's gonna take that place? I can already feel it. At least for me. You know how I love anime. I'm just thinking of that and how I'm shocked that no one has said anything. You remember Black Widow Dawn Star plays? What? Did TNT officially leave? Yeah, he left a while ago. Sorry, I cannot get this line here. Oh, that's really annoying me. Lego Nerd. What's up? There we go. There we go. Just have to go in with the little brush. Fix it on up. There we go. All right. Muy contento? Muy content? However you say it. All right, that band is done. And the other band isn't seen, so that's easy. I love when the other arm is covered up. Makes my life easy. Have I seen Return of the Joker, the Batman Beyond? Yeah. Are you still doing the Dream SMP series? Probably not. I have not really touched that series in a long time. What's your favorite video games? Minecraft is my favorite video game of all time, and then probably up there is... I don't really know. What else would be up there? give me 1 second, and this shouldn't affect you guys if I open that up. Excellent. I can just come over here, copy something from Mecha Bricks, and drag it in here. Because I forgot to do the boots. And Fortnite yet. Do I still play Fall Guys? No, I haven't. I think I played last season. I did want to play this season. Like, it actually looks quite good, like the jungle season or whatever. I still follow them on Twitter, and I still keep up with like what they're doing. But no, I haven't played in a while. I above and beyond recommend the Infinity Gauntlet to anyone. The Infinity Gauntlet is my favorite set that they did for Marvel, minus the Bugle this year. I honestly had no clue I was gonna love it the way that I did. It surpassed every single expectation that I had. It was really, really, really great. I can't recommend it enough. The power that you feel building it, it is just it sounds so stupid, but it's just like it's insane. Like, it's just something you never thought that you needed. I never thought that I needed the Infinity Gauntlet, and now I want more. Like building the buildable objects, the icon series for Harry Potter. I'm like, I need a Marvel one next year. Like, as much as I want Stark Tower, I'm like, I will absolutely settle for this. I think that would be so cool to get. Loki considering spending full price on the gauntlet. Everybody be bragging about it, and I'm inevitable, so I feel like I need it. You do need it, yeah. Should I get a MacBook for making CMFs and editing YouTube videos? Ooh, I'm not like a tech person. I only bought a MacBook and got addicted to it. Not addicted. I got hooked on it because of what is that bar there? I don't know what that is. I don't have that on my laptop. Anyways, I only have it because of school. Like, I needed a MacBook for that, but besides that, like, I would just say just get something regular. I don't think you really need a MacBook specifically. But you know, it's up to you. Let's see how this collar looks, shall we? Let's grab you and pull you down to there. Go in front of everything, and every task you undertake, it's very clear to see. A spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. The medicine go down. The medicine go down. Just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down in the most delightful way. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. Oh, lightsaber, absolutely, yeah. Lightsabers as well for Star Wars. No, like, that would make so much sense. Honestly, you know what it should be? And maybe we get a lot of hate for it, but Maz Kanata, Maz Katana? Maz Kanata. That's her name, right? Maz Kanata. Maz's, like, chest from The Force Awakens. Just put like a bunch of just random Star Wars artifacts in there. Put holocrons and stuff like that in there. Yeah, that's what I'd say. That's what I'd do. You should get Lego Life. That's the magazine thing, right? Oh, I'm not a fan of this collar. Oh, like his books and stuff? Yeah, they could do that too, Pen. That's a good point, yeah. Please tell me the color of Captain America's boots and his. You'll have to wait and see. The color of his boots, I can tell you, they're from the pictures. Of what? Zombie Captain America's boot? It's dark red. You have to hold shift in caps, and then you can't play Minecraft on it. What are you talking about? Oh man, I'm really struggling with this here. I feel like I have the added pressure because of chat here to get this collar. Just wish I could see him from the front. That's so annoying. Honestly, I think I'm just gonna get rid of everything here. And I'll hide you, and I'll call you. Oh, that's not where I meant to put. I'll call you chest, and I'll hide you. I want to make custom CMFs. How should I start? Please answer. I have tutorials as well as just watching this stream. I would say would be a good like help of like what I do for my process, but I mean everyone's different, so honestly I'm not. What if I just remove this center part? Like I don't even. Or that's there. Oh, I see. That should be out. Sorry, I hope that didn't just make anyone sick. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to zoom in and out that fast. How many episodes of What If are there gonna be? 9 and 9. Yeah. Thoughts on Marvel Legends? I don't know what that is. Is that like the the Hasbro collectible series? Is that what that is? They're very detailed. They're just not for me. Like, if I'm gonna collect and I'm gonna spend money on something, it's always gonna be Lego. That's just who I am. But you know, spend the money you want. Spend your money your way. Who am I to get in the way of that? Hey, Kita. Welcome back, bud. Are you gonna watch Star Wars Visions? No, I'm not. I'm gonna skip out on that. That's it's not for me at all. At all. Yeah, that's that no me gusta. Everyone that knows that What If is a cheap copy of How It Should Have Ended. What If has been around for a very long time, my friend. It was an ongoing comic book series run where they would tell stories just like this long before YouTube. Long before YouTube. And it's so much more than it is so much more than How It Should Have Ended, you know. How It Should Have Ended has nothing to do with what if Peggy became Star-Lord, or sorry, Captain America, or you know, is so much more than that. What if, I keep getting confused now. How it should have ended tells stories of how the movie could have ended, not how the whole movie could have gone. You know what I mean? Like it is so much more than that. Thank you so much, guys. Yeah, I'm really happy with how this figure has come along, and you guys seem to be really like receptive to this stream. So I definitely feel like we should do more of these in the future. But yeah, we're almost done here. I just got to get this collar properly here, and that is it. Honestly, like that's it. So that's the collar, and then it comes down. But what's confusing me here? Oh, too big. Is that it's still above a part of red, or is it not a part of red? Is the giant Lego Daily Bugle set the one that has 25 characters worth the cost? It has 30, 25. It has more than that, I think. But yeah, absolutely, it's worth every penny. No leg printing. Oh, that's right. I got to do the leg printing. Sorry, you're right. I forgot about that. We're not almost done then. Okay, that's that piece. But what's confusing me is this. What is that? That's the card. The card is down to this. Um, 25 characters? Really? Thought it was more than that. Been thinking about getting the set? Yeah, absolutely get it. You should have written Jonathan on the hammer. I don't understand that reference. It's like an open shirt. Yeah, but then it's where it connects to that's throwing me off here. Where it connects to with the armor or whatever, that's my issue here. But I think that I've kind of got an idea here of how I can figure this out. What buildable heads or objects besides Star Wars DC would you like to see? Oh, besides those, eh? You know, it'd be kind of cool. I don't know why I thought this. Ghostbusters. Imagine like getting all the traps and the pack, like a pile pack, and then like a giant Slimer on top. That'd be kind of crazy. I'd be down for that. I don't know. I just think that they've got a really cool idea here on their hands, and I hope that they continue to use that in the future. A Keyblade would be nice too, but yeah. Oh, thank you, Lego Rhapsody. I appreciate your vote of confidence, but believe me, this does not happen. This did not happen overnight. What layer is this? 17. Oh. Who do you think is the most underrated hero from DC and Marvel? Um, Gosh, I don't know. I think what both of them have been doing recently has really just helped any character grow in popularity. Like, I look at the Suicide Squad and I'm like, it is insane to me that people come out of that movie and they're like, Ratcatcher 2 was my favorite character. Not because she's a bad character, that's not what I'm saying at all. No, 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 no. I'm saying, like, just the fact that people are like, this obscure Batman villain that they've never heard of in their life until today is now their favorite character. I think that is beyond insane to me to think about. Like, that's how good of a job that movie did, you know? I don't know. I think that anyone is obscure to a certain maybe demographic, or until like they have their chance to shine on the big screen or the small screen on TV. Yeah. I don't know if I answered your question, but I don't think that anyone is. I don't really have an obscure favorite character, just because to me that's subjective, you know? Subjective, sorry. What about the Flash's helmet? Yeah, that would be great. No, I was specifically asked about non superheroes in Star Wars. What would I like to see? So I was just trying to think of something outside of the box that maybe has never been said before. I don't know. Maybe I cheated a little bit here on the torso. I don't have the point there, but you can't really, if that's my reference picture, then that's my reference picture. What do you want from me? Sorry, I really like to do that zooming in and out, and I'm really, really, really sorry if that makes you feel like sick. Like, I'm not, I'm just, it's such a habit of me to like zoom in, look at this, look at that. So hopefully you guys don't feel too sick about that. Do you think that Iron doesn't exist in Captain Carter's timeline? Iron? Oh, you mean Iron Man? Is that what you meant to say? Yeah, I guess he wouldn't, and it makes me question a lot of things. Like, yeah, it just makes me question so many things. Like, I guess Howard is potentially still alive since Bucky never becomes the Winter Soldier. Maybe? Question mark. I don't know. There's a lot to like. There's a lot that we'll probably never have an answer to, and I don't particularly mind about that. Like, yeah, Lego Rhapsody. Yeah, I learned it in high school. That's really where, um, really all of my stuff that I've used for YouTube, they've all come from high school. Everything that I've learned, I owe all to that one teacher, and he has no idea what I'm doing with my life here. See, and the only way that I knew or that I could have contacted him was with his school email, but he doesn't work at the school anymore. But I've often wanted to thank him, because without him, the channel would not be where it is, if not even existent at all, I would say. Like, I I wouldn't know how to edit videos without him. So it's pretty crazy to think back to. Fig is looking great. Ash, are you finishing Thor, or who are you gonna draw next? No, we're gonna finish Thor, and then that's it for the stream. Yeah, I'm not planning on doing anything else. Where is the chest? There it is. Actually, like, who's next on my list to draw? Oh, I don't want to give away the whole series, but I'm enjoying the what if stuff, but I probably should do other characters. I don't know if I'm gonna do Moon Knight or not because of that leak today. I haven't decided yet. I really would like to include Moon Knight for realism, but then I don't know who to bump off my list as well, so it's kind of, I don't know, I'm struggling with all that. But I'll figure it out, I'm sure. All in good time. There we go. Let's add some gold right here. And plus, this isn't even going to be the final version. Like, I'm going to add the shine and stuff like that afterwards. Just, that's so complicated. I'll do it off stream. But just to give you guys an idea here of what it looks like. Ta-da! Is Miss Marvel in the series? She is. Yeah, I gotta draw her. We've seen the leaked photos, so I will for sure draw her as well. Can you do a Bad Batch? Nah, it's too late for that. It is, the time for a Bad Batch series would have been for today, and who would it be? It would just be full of cameos. It'd practically just be a Star Wars series. Ah. Can you draw an ostrich? Do you know there is a Lego ostrich? I feel like you, with that name, you need to get it. Like, you are obligated to purchase the Lego ostrich. Sorry, I don't make up the rules, but you have to. Can you make the sound of the Roadrunner? I can't even picture what sound the Roadrunner makes. Did you guys watch Space Jam? Did you like the second one? Did you not like the second one? Leave your mocks and memes about Space Jam, a new legacy. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba. You know, I always thought that Justin came up with that song. I had no idea that it was, like, I just had no clue what that was actually in reference to. I don't like PewDiePie. Like, I don't watch him, so I had no clue. Zero clue. I can imitate Roadrunner. It's not hard. There you go. If Pen can do it, then you can too. No, Pen actually does some really good voices. Hey, Batman. Hey, Kai, how's it going, man? Meep, meep. Oh, right. Right. Nom nom. Nom nom. Bird. Hand. So smart, me. Oh, he just has the best lines. I love him so much. He's so precious. Little King Shark. Zoom out, please. If Star, you know, there's actual comics and books and novels about like actual Star Wars what ifs, and I really hope they do it. I really hope, and they won't be canon obviously because there's not like multiple timelines and stuff like that, but it really needs to happen. I just filmed some lightsaber swinging videos, and now my hand is covered in blood. Why did Hasbro make the slit in Ahsoka's saber so sharp? What? I don't know how to do this. The boots here. Maybe you can give me some insight. You cannot give me insight. Do you think King Shark will be in Aquaman 2? I would love that so much. But I don't know. I hope. I can hope. You thought you could beat me, Funko, but you can't. Do you like jazz? Vanessa! If I wait, I can buy a Prince of Persia set. It has 2 of them. Yeah, they're not expensive, Prince of Persia, I don't think. Have you seen the old 1970s Star Wars Christmas special? I remember at some point in my life I began to watch it. I do not believe that I ever finished it. Hi, Bruce Wayne. How are you doing? Bruce Wayne. Who's that? Sounds like a cool guy. My fellow master builders, Lord Business plans to end the world as we know it. There's yet one hope. The special has arisen. A talented lass or fellow, a special one with face of yellow, will make the peace of resistance found from its hiding refuge underground, and with a noble army at the helm, this master builder will fort the Craggle and save the realm, and be the greatest, most important, most special, most important person of all time. All this is true, because it rhymes. Oh wow, what a great inspiring legend that you made up. A special one? What a bunch of hippy dippy baloney. Bum 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 bum. Yes, Mr. Wayne, it does come in black. Thank you, Lucius. Ah! I grabbed the wrong layers. Wait, what layer are you? What? Ugh. Ashton, you moron. Oh, I merged down at some point. Wait. There we go. How do you feel about DC What If? DC is a what if. All of DC is a what if. It's like, what if it's this? What if it's the 60s and maybe I'm gonna jump in a freezer? DC doesn't need a what if. everything that they do, it's all a part of the multiverse. It's already been like that. The shows, the everything, you know. We're not at a stage where they can really even do that. Like even with Flashpoint, it's like what can they do, you know, like with the movie, but yeah, I messed that up pretty badly. The layers. I accidentally merged down. I didn't mean to. And now you will go to here. Oh wait, I need a darker one. And you will go to here, and you will go to here, and you will go to here. Nope, a little bit steeper, and then you will go to here. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, Hannah's family and family means nobody is left behind or forgotten. DC What If, it's called Elseworlds. It's also called literally what we do in every single movie because we don't actually have a cohesive plot, and maybe we'll reboot it. Maybe Zack Snyder's stuff is canon. Maybe it's not. Who's to say? Potter. I'm losing my mind. I'm pulling out impressions left, right, and center. Should I get rid of the gunmetal gray? I think I am going to. I think the boots are just black. I don't think they're gunmetal gray. I think we'll just go with black. How's that sound, chat? I think just black is the way to go here. Yeah, I think that black is the way to go. As much time as I spent a whole minute adding the dual mold legs, I just don't. The boots are black. I don't. It wouldn't be gunmetal gray. Do a face reveal only when you do one, Alexander. GG. I win. You lose. You won't. Too scared. No, it's much more than that. It's about protecting my family, you know? You know, you know. When you know, you know. And my heart starts pumping. Never gonna stop. Baby, I love you. Bow, chicka, bow, wow. That's what my baby said. Bow, wow, wow. And my heart starts pumping. Wow. Amazing. Yes, I'm Thor. Yay. Yay. We did it. We did it. We did it. Yay. I'll add some shines. I'm probably even going to go underneath here and just go like this. Let me just show you what I'll probably wind up doing. I don't know if that looks good or not, but I wanted to just add a little bit extra layering here. Not everywhere, not an outline, just like shadow. How's that? I don't know if the dark gray adds to it or not. No, I think just without. Honestly, less work for me. I think it looks good. I think it's done. No, we don't do shading. I don't do shading. I'm gonna add a bit of shine onto the. We're gonna add shine onto. I'll add shine onto the silver, and the gold will have a bit of a shine. But besides that, yeah, that is my Thor. So thank you guys for joining me. I had a lot of fun. I had a ton of fun just chilling. Drew this under 2 hours, or a little over 2 hours, I guess. It's a simple character, you know. It's not. It's no new pieces or anything like that I would need to design. It's very simple. So, yeah. Thanks, guys. thanks for sticking around. I hope you guys did enjoy this. Yeah, specifically just Ari, I think. I can't think of anyone else who's doing shading. Not that I could think of anyways. Anyways, guys, thank you. Good night, good night, good night. Thank you so much for joining me. You were here. When you see this in the CMF series, you were there. You were there, chat. So thank you, guys. Hope you all have a great night, a great weekend. We'll probably stream on the Ashnflash Extra channel at some point soon. And if you like Black Panther and you like the Avengers game, we'll be streaming that sometime this week on the 17th or whatever day that comes out as well. So, yeah, thank you guys. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye, everybody.